All right, here we go. I'm gonna try to take the bag fully packed to this little cafe in the front of where I'm camping. Let's see if I can do it. Hat. Okay. All right. Here we go, here we go. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. My goodness. It's a little ridiculous how pretty. This is a camping ground. All kinds of different camp styles. These ones are more permanent, obviously. Stoves, sinks, big screen TVs. It's like a little community. We've got a community center, a pool, solar showers. It's really nice. There must be like 6 of these blocks, and it splits off into different lanes. People from all over the world come here to Villa Shah. Everybody's got pretty good setups, to be honest. Really cool. There's a little mercado, and we're only just a few minutes walk to the beach, to the playa. Na playa. All right. Let's see. These tables are so dirty. All right. I wonder if this will work. Kind of. actually. Let's do it here. Okay. I just love how this the grab handle keeps these up. I love that. I totally didn't think of that. It just kind of happened. I had this, and I had already put this, and this came up random a few years ago. I started using a cord like this instead of a normal strap. So I was just going to do it again with this one. In fact, I took this from the previous bag. And then, I can't even remember how this happened. I might have just, I really don't know. Oh, I know what it was. This, it originally didn't have this padding on it. And so I realized, sometimes I would sit it down. And when I set it down, I would just naturally twist it. So it would kind of be like that. Then I started doing like that. And then one day, like this part wrapped around, like the cable wrapped around the edge up here. So it kind of caught the edge. And then it just happened to also catch the edge on this side. And when it didn't have this cushion on there, I actually, like on accident, picked it up like this. So it attached to the side. It's hard to do as one-handed. I ended up picking it up like this and being like, oh, that's cool. So for some time, I was when this cushion wasn't on there, I was just going, okay, I can, anytime I want to do that, I can just wrap it around these sides. It's quite easy. Without this cushion, it actually did it quite easily because it wasn't being stiffened out. But with this, it makes it more difficult. So once I put this, I was like, okay, I still want to be able to lift it from the middle, but how am I going to do it? And then I had this cord that just happened to be a pretty good size. It's, I didn't even, these are not fixed. I can easily take these off. And so I put it on there, and it was just like, God, it just immediately, I knew that was it. So that's pretty cool. And of course, my wife, Elsa, is calling me right now. She never calls me either. It's of course she's calling me right when I'm making a video. I love it. Okay, so it's open, V-buckle. So I'm gonna flip it back. And my little opening there. Okay. So first of all, I would like to see if I can show this. Right here, this pocket. There's this envelope style pouch that I made, which also came up randomly. Basically, I was like, okay, after I finished everything, I was like, what else can I do? And I had this fabric, and I was like, oh, let me just make a little pouch. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll make the pouch the same size as the pocket. And then after I got to I was like, okay, what's the best way it can slip in and out? And then I was, okay. And then I realized I don't even need a zipper or anything. I can just put it in like that, and it's in the pocket, so it's closed, technically closed on that little packet. And I can easily take it in and out, and then actually see what's inside, grab it, get what I need really quickly. Everything is so easily, I think out of everything, like the pockets, like the organization sort of thing. I don't know, that's not true, but I was gonna say I use this maybe more than any of them, but now that I'm thinking about it, I sort of use all of them a lot. I mean, that's kind of the point, I guess. I have a place for the things I use, and they're all easy to get to. This also just happens to be that way. The other pocket is my phone, the other side pocket, so it's easy to just grab, like take in and out. That's super easy, and I only keep my phone there. This has got cables, scissors, combs, gum, titanium fork, spoon, little 100-watt cable, all these little things that you can need. I mean, I've used these twice today already. I just filled up my gum. It was empty, so I refilled it. And everything sort of like is inside, and it kind of shifts to where it should be. So that's kind of cool. So that's there. I keep that in there. That's outside access pocket. I keep my phone always in this pocket. And then in the front pocket, I always keep a micro towel, and I keep maybe a cable, and then I always keep my headphones. Yeah. Let's see. Let's just lay this out. What it's meant to be for. This looks like somebody just arrived on a motorcycle to the campground. That's pretty cool. Except he's got his bag on his back. That's not so cool. So this front pocket is just a big dump pocket, but I usually just keep specific things. That I have another little, I have a cable in there. I don't always keep a cable because I have other places for it. This is a little microfiber that I use when I'm running. It's very lightweight, just to wipe my eyes, things like that. And that's it. Now the main compartment, I keep the Hydro Flask 1 liter usually, or a coffee cup. So that's that. I got a shirt, a little tank top. Let's see, I've got a short sleeve hoodie, windbreaker, and all of this stuff I keep in here pretty much all the time. This also can block sun from your neck, and so I do like that, and it's short sleeves, so you can put it on and leave it unzipped, and you know, it's really breathable, and it can just protect you from the sun as well. So it's very helpful. A little speaker. Nice little power bank. Then this is a lightweight bag that I keep in here. I can pull this out. This has another power bank, 27,000 milliamps. Little point shoot Lumix LX10 with some adapters on it, and Basius 100 watt charger for Portugal. That's that. So a little bag. I like keeping that in this little bag just for a little more, keeping it separate a little bit more. Now this bag here, this bag was also sort of an afterthought, but it turned out to be a really awesome item. Simple envelope, no zips, really nice trimmings, VX21, and it just has 1, 2, 3 pockets. That's it, 3 separated pockets. In the middle I keep all my little EDC stuff, flashlight, bit driver, nail clipper, pliers, all kinds of little deals. And in the back one I keep my wallet, which is also a VX21 with a zipper and multiple files inside. I keep a 2-meter cable. I keep 2 pens. I keep 1 wrought ring pencil. Nightcore, little mini flashlight with a titanium clip, titanium keychain, and then my favorite, the best mustache comb in the world, the titanium mustache comb. I love this. I really love it. When I go for a walk after dinner with my wife Elsa, I'll take this with me. Flashlight and mustache comb. Perfect. Let's see. I like how it kind of sits here, and it can also kind of just sit inside your pants belt, you know, and this will hang off, which is kind of a neat little thing. And it's also nice and fidgety. You can, this is by magnet, so you unattach it here and it disconnects magnet, and then it kind of snaps back together. It's kind of, it's fun. In the front, keep a little vape, and then some cables. That's it. Let's see. This is a special vape though. This is not a nicotine vape, if you know what I mean. Let's see. That's it. So that just goes right inside there. And then I'll keep a Bluetooth keyboard. I've actually got another one coming. It's on the way. It's only 7 millimeters thick, and it also has a trackpad. So this one's actually going back. I got another one coming, so it'll be more thin in here. Then I've got my 12.2 inch tablet right here. There, it fits in there, nice and easy. I love this thing. Man, I really like it. Okay, and then in the back I keep a cushion. This is, of course, to keep like the tablet off directly of the pressure of my back, but then it also comes in handy, you know, if you're out on a park bench, it's wet, it's cold, just sit it down. Nice little actual cushiony seat right there. So that's it. Down in the bottom I have a little cushion. I mean, it's just a little non-absorbent bubble, you know, I don't even know, polyurethane probably, but it's just a nice little cushion there. Okay, and then on the sides, if you can see, I keep, see if I can do it. The webbing for this bag is sewn into the top and to the bottom. So the webbing is here, and there's a little space in between the pocket and the webbing. So I usually keep my knife, and I keep a shopping bag, a micro shopping bag in there. The knife just slips right out. It's very quick to get to, and this is also very fast. Other side I have the same thing, but I don't really ever keep anything on this side. And that's pretty much it. Another little feature of this, the way this grab handle works, by keeping this up, is it keeps the buckle off of the ground. So that's pretty cool. Otherwise, the flap would go down and then the buckle would just be hanging on the ground. So that's a really cool sort of unintentional thing. There's really these 3 unintentional things that happened. Maybe 4. Grab handle, this going back and not touching the ground, this going back and making a little privacy, this bag, which was unintentional, like the idea of having it open and not needing to be closed, is sort of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So you have this open organization bag here, this little pouch, but it's, you know, it's inside this pouch. It's inside this bag that does cover, and it does close with a magnet. So you don't need this to be zipped up. And then when you open it, you want it to be ready to go. And this is the same way. This is open and could fall out, but when it's in this, when it's in the pocket, when it's in the side pocket, it won't. So it's kind of like this perfect little marriage there. There. I'm doing all of this one-handed, so I'm not gonna even try. That's just too ridiculous. So that's it. So that's pretty much the features and the functions of this bag. 50 millimeter webbing, 50 millimeter hardware, 50 millimeter buckle, magnetic, quick release. The bottom is, I made it specially wide so it can always stand up upright. What else? All the trimming is VX21, and all the stitching is double reverse custom zigzags. Super strong, super stretch, super durable, abrasion resistant, Dyneema thread. Extremely tough and water resistant as well. The Utilis EDC1 everyday carry bag. I mean, that's it. I love this thing. What a joy to use day in and day out. Really, really nice. And I mean, I'm out here camping right now. I'm on my bicycle. I'm always traveling around, walking through villages, checking things out. And I always take all of this gear with me in this bag. And I love, you know, you bring it, you set it down beside you, you flip it open, and it sort of feels like you have, you know, everything right here. You know, like you have your little space and it's ready to go. You know, it's all set up just the way you want it with all the little things that you want. I don't know. I love it. I really like it. I'm of course keeping my eyes open and thinking, you know, where can I make it better? Where does it not, you know, 100% function as I would hope? So I'm paying attention. This bag even has the little things. I was writing on it with the pencil. I like that actually. Kind of feels like a prototype. I guess in a way it kind of is a prototype. But can you have a prototype when all of your bags are handmade and there's no? I'm not going to use a like a template. I don't want to do that. It's going to be a one of one, custom designed, custom ordered bag for somebody. That's kind of for me at this point, the only way I want to do it. I only want to do it where there's something like a connection with someone, possibly, and it's not just buying a bag. It's buying a story and it's a lifestyle, and it's, you know, like this intentional sort of design that makes it the idea that I've always had, like my gear, if it cannot hang with me without like and not drag me down, if it drags me, if it can't keep up, if it can't pull its own weight, I mean, it's got to go. It just, you can only rationalize so much. If it's not working, it needs to go. And so I feel like this bag is at that place that is as functional for everyday carry as I can come up with at the moment. You know. Bom dia, bom dia. All right, I guess that's it. Até já.